The latest in cosmetic surgery, Dr. Dina Dell, today at 5.
Thank you. Good morning, says who? I see. Somebody got up on the wrong side of the bed. Oh, by the way, did you hear from Mr. Stapleton's son?
No, would you stop with him? I told you I'm not interested.
Okay. Why are you in such a foul mood?
I just ran into Rich Landers, which made me think of Lisa, which made me think of Рэйф, which made
Honey,
me think...
you're going to have to get over this. Santa Barbara is a small town. You're going to continue to run into people that will remind you of Рэйf.
Mom, that's not what I'm upset about.
Then what? What is it?
God, Mom, I tell you, I just feel sick to my stomach. Every time I remember that Рэйf and I could be the reason Lisa lost the baby. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to forgive myself for this one.
Lily, you have to. It is not your fault. You had no idea that Lisa was so fragile.
Maybe I ought to go to her house. Maybe I ought to tell her I'm sorry. You think she'll forgive me?
Hey, now, are you sure you're all right?
I'm fine, Рэйф, really.
I know I might seem like I'm a little overprotective, but it's only because I'm worried about you. And we need to find out why you miscarried so we can make sure there was no permanent damage.
Рэйf, women miscarry and most of them never know why. It just happens.
I know, but Dr. Friedman didn't give you any kind of idea.
Yes, and I told you. He thinks it was the stress because I was so upset about you and Lily.
I know.
Okay, then I told you everything the doctor said. Why won't you just believe me?
I do. I just want some assurances.
I said I am fine. Okay, now please just drop it.
Okay. So I'll go ask the doctor myself.
Why are you being so damn stubborn? Go find Katrina and get back together again. It's what you really want anyway.
Well, I don't think that's what she wants. I'm the one who had the affair, remember?
Then tell her that it was a momentary fling with some inconsequential bimbo.
I don't know.
Look, son, listen to me. There are two kinds of women in this world. The kind you sleep with and the kind you marry. Now, what category does this female fall into?
Wait. Miss Mathis, aren't you forgetting something?
Mr. Mathis,
Yeah.
like the sound of that. What are you
Carry you over the threshold, and here we go. Oh. Oh my gosh.
You really scared me.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I think you just relax. Whoever was here and did this is probably long gone by now.
Thank God. I can't stand to think there are people in my house and touching my things. It gives me the creeps.
I know. I'm here to protect you.
Good.
Look, why don't you go upstairs and check the bedrooms and see what's gone, and I'll call the police, okay?
Okay, that's a good idea. Be right back.
All right. Yes, I'd like to report a burglary, please. The address is 233 Vista Del Mar. My name's Ken Mathis, and my wife and I were going on our honeymoon. When we came back, the house was ransacked. No, we're checking right now to see what's missing. Yeah, we'll be here. All right, thank you.
That was the police. You got them?
Yeah, they're sending somebody over. Is anything missing?
Yeah. It's kind of strange. The only thing so far I can't find is the brooch that Cece gave me. And a couple pieces of my lingerie.
Well, you don't think he's behind it, do you?
Cece, no, I don't think he's coming over here stealing my lingerie. No.
I guess you're right.
What are we going to do about this place?
Well, let me call a cleaning service.
All right, that's a good idea. I'm going to go upstairs, keep looking, see if I can find anything else that's missing, and make an inventory before the police.
Okay. Hi, it's me. I'm dying to see you.
Now, I could swear you just said you were going to go to Lisa and beg her for forgiveness.
I really think it's the only way I'm going to be able to get past this, Mom.
Look, if you want absolution for your sins, Lily, check out a priest. I don't think Lisa's a very forgiving person.
I know. Gotta try.
Okay, but I wouldn't expect too much if I were you. And after you go and do whatever it is you have to do, will you please try to move on?
I'm going to start that right now. Thank you.
Sure. Good luck. I think you're going to need it.
Mrs. Lockridge.
Oh, hi, Andy.
Hi.
Call me Gina.
Gina, may I join you?
Oh, sure. I hate to eat alone anyway. Because you know what I do? I always order the most fattening thing on the menu. But when I have witnesses, I'm a little more judicious.
I know the feeling. So how are things over at Gina Jean's?
Great. We just landed this great new client at a big department store. How are things at Armonte?
They're great, especially now that we have Mr. Mathis on staff.
Yeah, I was really disappointed to lose Ken, but I'm glad he and Sophia are doing so well.
Yeah, they really hit it off, didn't they? I mean, getting married so fast.
I mean, who would have thought that Sophia would land somebody like Ken?
You think it'll last?
Well, I certainly hope so.
You do?
Absolutely. Maybe she'll stay away from my husband.
Oh. Well, I just thought it happened a little fast myself.
Well, maybe it was love at first sight.
You know, and that's what I worry about. Do you think Ken really loves Sophia?
Excuse me. You're Aurora's father.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Hi, I'm Рэйф Castillo.
Oh, yes. Aurora has talked about you.
Yes. Have you heard from her?
No, no, I haven't.
Well, if you do, will you say hello for me?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Could you tell me where I could find Dr. Friedman's office? The nurse says he was out, and I need to give him a message. It's very important that I get in touch with him.
Well, I think it'll be a while before he can get back to you. He's taken a long vacation, a well-deserved vacation. Is there anything I can do for you?
No, I doubt it. Dr. Friedman is my wife's obstetrician, and my wife had a miscarriage a few days ago, and I need to talk to him and find out why it happened.
Well, that must have been handled by another doctor.
No. My wife said it was Dr. Friedman.
I can't see how that's possible. Dr. Friedman's been away in the south of France for well over a month.
I don't know if I can categorize women like you do. I mean, the truth is...
Oh, wait. What is it? Do you love the girl and do you want to marry her, or is she just a momentary fling? I mean, you got to tell me that.
Dad, she means nothing to me. Absolutely nothing.
Good. That's what you got to tell Katrina.
Ted Campbell, shame on you. You were having an affair with a bimbo, no less. Cece's right. Because some girls just don't know when to quit. They go from one illicit affair to another. No matter how exciting or titillating it may be, a man of your breeding shouldn't give in to that kind of carnal satisfaction.
That's what I've been trying to tell him. Look, it's not going to happen again, and I'm sure she's going to forgive him. All he's got to do is go to her.
Well, I certainly hope so, because you need a sweet, devoted, long-suffering wife like Katrina. If you'll excuse me.
Have a good night.
Never better.
Good. You know you can stay here as long as you want.
Cece, you are the sweetest man.
Dad. Come on, what is she still doing here? She doesn't have amnesia. She has her own place. have her pack up and get out of here.
What can I say? I like having a beautiful woman around. Worry about your own love life. Go call Katrina, will you?
What's the matter, Teddy? You look upset.
This isn't funny.
You don't see me laughing, do you?
I want you to stop it.
No, you stop it. Am I just the kind of woman you sleep with? Is that it, Ted?
Angela, I'm gonna marry Katrina.
Officer, thank you for coming.
Oh, it's no problem. We'll let you know if we find out anything. You know, in the meantime, you might want to change the locks. Think about an alarm system.
Okay. Thanks, we will.
All right,
Thanks.
take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Are you okay?
All right. I just want to do something about this place. Do you have any ideas?
I've got this one piece of furniture in storage that I'd love to put in here. It's very sentimental.
Do. You
Yeah.
have a piece of furniture you want to put in here? I'll tell you what we'll do.
What?
Put your furniture in here, and then we'll redecorate the whole room around your piece of furniture, and then we'll start the rest of the rooms and redecorate the whole house.
Let me get this.
Hi. Am I interrupting?
No, come on in. Come on in.
Hi. What happened here?
I'm going to let you explain this, and I'll leave you two alone.
Okay.
I'll see you later, sweetheart, okay?
I love you.
I love you, too. Bye.
Julia, apparently we had a burglary when we were away. The cops think maybe kids did it or something.
Well, that's a horrible thing to have to come home to.
Yeah, it is. I would let it upset me if I weren't so happy, but I am, so I won't.
Your house is a mess. But you look good.
No, I am. I really am. I want to talk to you about something now that you're here, about my will.
What about it?
I want to change it. And since it used to be Cece who was my primary beneficiary, and Mason drew it up, I don't think I want to ask Mason to do it because I'm changing the primary beneficiary to Ken. So would you do it?
I'd be happy to. Are you sure that you want to leave everything to Ken?
Hello? Hey. Yes, Rich. Räйf bought the miscarriage story. Lock, stock, and stork. No, now is not the time for me to bail out, okay? I'll go when I am good and ready. No, I'm not tired of living in this crackerjack box. Usually, if you dig deep enough, there's a pretty nice prize. All right, listen to me. Rich, Räйf has been nicer to me than anyone else ever has been, okay? And that's something worth holding on to. I gotta go, okay? Räif's not here. I didn't come to see Räйf, Lisa. I came to talk to you. So talk. Look, Lisa, this isn't easy for me. You and I have never exactly been bosom buddies. But I want you to know how sorry I am about the baby. What Räйf and I did was wrong, and I promise you it will never, ever happen again. Well, Lily, why don't you promise that to somebody else, okay? Because I don't believe you. Not for a second.
I think Ken and Sophia are deeply in love. I mean, Cece certainly didn't want to admit it. Nothing he said or did could shake Sophia's commitment to Ken. And I think Ken is just as committed to Sophia. I mean, have you seen the way they look at each other? It's like there's nobody else in the world for either one of them. And they're always kissing and holding hands.
Gina.
Hey.
Andy, hi. Good morning. How are you?
So, how was your honeymoon? Was it romantic, exotic, and erotic, or what?
It was fine, thanks. God, you're usually at the office by now, aren't you? What's up?
You're right. I guess I should at least call. I guess I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye-bye. So, did you miss me? I brought you something on the back. Come upstairs with me, I'll give it to you.
Fine. There's something I want to give you, too.
You're sure that you want Ken to be your primary beneficiary?
Yes, Julia, I am sure. Why do you keep asking me that?
Just curious about Ted and Kelly and Eden, what you're going to do.
My children are well taken care of. Cece, by me, they have property, they have trust funds. They don't need my money.
But Ken does.
Julia, he's worked hard all his life. He doesn't have wealthy parents like my children do. And this is what I want to do. I've already given him 50% of our Monty. The children get the other 50%.
You seem very sure about this.
I am. I know what I have. He loves me. I love him. What more can I ask for?
You know, of course, that I've always rooted for you and Cece.
Oh, please don't
start. Let me finish. Just because you didn't end up with the person that I thought you belonged with, I can see that you're very happy.
I am.
And if you're happy, I'm happy. And I hope you have a wonderfully joyous life.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. I wonder where he is.
This is for you. What's wrong? Don't you like it? Ah, great. Okay. You said you had something for me. What is it?
Yeah. That.
And what was that for?
You go off on a honeymoon with Miss Moneybags. You have the time of your life, and this is all you bring me back. What do you expect? Me to just jump in the sack with you?
What has gotten into you?
I want more, Ken. You promised me a home. You promised me a life. Well, just look around. I'm still living out of a suitcase.
And that is your fault. I told you to go back to Hawaii, but you insisted on staying here.
And it's a good thing I did, so I can keep an eye on you.
Look, I don't know what you've been up to since I've been gone, but I think your imagination's running a little wild here.
Well, I'm not the only one. Gina seems to think you're madly in love with Sophia.
Huh. That's what this is all about.
I have to put on an act for Sophia's friends, and that's all it is an act.
Because I love you. Because I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And every time I'm in bed with Sophia, all I think about is you.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, really.
So what took you so long coming over here after you called?
I had to wait for the police to leave. Somebody broke into Sophia's house while we were gone.
You don't know anything about it, do you?
No, of course not. Why should I?
There's no reason. I just thought I'd ask. Nothing of great value was stolen. This place was a mess.
Well, at least you have a house. I want to own something, too.
You will.
Good. I'm glad you feel that way, because you know something? I saw a lovely little house right down the block from Sophia. I want it.
All right, I'll look into it.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Words are cheap.
Look, what do you want from me? I just got back from my honeymoon. I said I'll take care of you, and I will.
Can we just be friends?
All depends.
On what?
On how long you expect me to sit still for this arrangement. Because I'm warning you now, Ken, I'm not going to be anybody's fool. Not even yours.
Lisa, I'm sorry you don't believe me, but it's true. I'll never touch Рэйф again, let alone go anywhere near him.
Oh, sure, you can say that now.
Lisa, I mean it. This miscarriage made me realize that we can't go on playing this stupid game of one-upsmanship. The war is over, and you've won. So I hope you and Рэйф will be very happy, and I hope that you'll be able to have another baby.
I hope so, too. I really do love him, you know that?
I see that now.
You have no idea how hard these last few months have been for me. I mean, first of all, everybody hates me for stealing your boyfriend. Then my father goes against me for refusing to have an abortion. Then you and Рэйф sleep together. And I lose the baby. I mean, maybe I'm naive. I don't know, but the only thing that keeps me going is thinking maybe there's a chance for us to work it out.
Look, Lisa, if there's any way I can make up for what I've put you through, please tell me.
Well, I did kind of have an idea, or more of a dream, I guess. A way to bring Рэйf and me closer together.
What? I'll do anything I can, I swear.
Well, you know, this miscarriage, it really has brought Рэйf and me closer together, and I was hoping you could help us build on that.
How?
By launching a national advertising campaign for Gina Jeans, using Рэйf and me as the official Gina Jeans couple.
What?
Please, Lily. I lost my baby, and thanks to you, I almost lost Рэйf, too. Please don't take away the one dream I've got left. So where did you disappear to? Starting to get worried.
Lily, what are you doing here?
I came to apologize to Lisa about Cleveland. And to tell her I'm sorry about the baby.
Guess what? Lily's going to make us the official Gina Jeans couple. Isn't that right?
Right.
So that means instead of just me, you and I will both be on every billboard and TV commercial from here to New York. Isn't that great?
I'm gonna get going. Lisa, I'll be in touch as soon as I talk to my mom about this.
Рэйf, how could you have just been so rude to Lily? She just offered you the chance of a lifetime. What's wrong? You seem really upset.
I was just at the hospital.
Really, what were you doing there?
I wanted to find out more about the miscarriage. You said Dr. Friedman handled everything.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
You're a liar, Lisa. Dr. Friedman has been in France for the past month. Now, you want to tell me what's going on?
This is your last warning. Do you understand me? You get off my case. Because no matter what happened in the past, my love life has absolutely nothing to do with you anymore.
The past. Does that include last night? That was you in my bedroom, wasn't it? If I recall correctly, you kissed me and said it wasn't over yet.
Well, I was talking about you getting your hooks into my father. I was talking about that.
Nice try, Ted. I know better. Despite your countless emotional flip-flops, I think you still want me, and it drives you crazy.
No, you drive me crazy.
Why can't you just admit it? Why do you insist on deluding yourself about wanting to marry Katrina? I know why. Because you think it's the right thing to do, because it's what Cece wants you to do.
This has absolutely nothing to do with my father. I love Katrina, and I hurt her by sleeping with you.
Yes, you hurt her. But you don't love her.
And I suppose you're going to tell me who I am in love with? You?
It is a possibility. Especially in light of your reaction to Cece's, which I call it, interest in me.
Wrong.
You're jealous.
You're certifiable.
Then why did you crash my dinner with Cece at the Oasis last night?
I was hungry.
You were hungry, all right. The depth of that hunger scares you to death.
Okay, Cassidy. It's time for you to hop along. Why don't you go upstairs, get your things, and get the hell out of this house before sunset.
Have you talked to Katrina yet?
No, not yet.
Why not?
Fred and I were talking about you, Cece.
Talking about me or why?
I was just about to tell him how thoughtful it was of you to have Rosa put fresh flowers in my room this morning. I meant to thank you earlier, but with all this talk about Katrina, I thought perhaps it might be insensitive of me.
That's very sweet. You really have a knack for reading people and their feelings.
Yeah, she sure is something else, isn't she, Dad?
Thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome. Damn fine woman. Where are you going? I thought you were going to call Katrina.
I gotta take care of something first.
I waited too long to win back Sophia. I'm not going to let that happen to him.
Hello.
Katrina, I'm glad I caught you before you left.
Oh, I'm in the middle of packing. What is it?
I'd like you to come over so we can talk,
About what?
I want you to give Ted one more chance.
The ideas sound terrific. Okay, get those mock-ups over to me ASAP so I can make a decision. I mean, after all, Gina Jeans has to get the jump on Ralph and Calvin. Bye-bye. Maybe finalizing an advertising campaign. We'll get Lily's mind off Lisa and Räйf.
Julia, I'm so glad you could join me for lunch today.
Well, it's always a pleasure. However, I was wondering why you asked me on a working day.
Well, I usually wouldn't.
See, I was right. You need something. What is it, free legal advice?
No. I want to offer you help.
What? How?
Amidst the murder mayhem on the news last night, there was an announcement that you were running for the late George Shorter's seat.
That's true.
I noticed your husband wasn't very pleased with the decision.
He's not. He's running on the Republican ticket. I'll be running on the Democratic ticket.
Well, I want to give you my support.
Thank you.
You know, I've seen firsthand what government indifference has done to the healthcare system in this country. We're in need for a change. I mean, to see the president and Congress getting free medical care while the people who vote for them don't, it's a crime. That's why I want to help you to see you get elected.
And what might that be, darling?
Carla, what a wonderful surprise.
I'm full of them now.
Yes.
And who are you?
I'm Julia Capwell.
Carla Rinaldi, lovely to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. Micah said very nice things about you.
Mike is a dear.
Yes.
Trust you're enjoying your stay at Santa Barbara?
Oh, yes, very much. You know, sometimes the light reminds me of sunset in Capri. So lovely and golden. Oh, yes. I feel very much at home here.
Oh, why don't you join us, please?
Well, you know, I have to be going because I have a campaign meeting, but thank you for lunch, and it was a pleasure meeting you.
And you too, my dear.
All right.
I'll be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, once again, I find you in the company of a beautiful woman.
Oh.
Should I be jealous?
Well, you of all people should know how I am so irresistible.
And popular. You have so many friends, Micah. Why not have a dinner party so I can get to know them better? We can invite the Capwells, Jodie Walker and her husband, of course.
I think there's going to be a problem there.
Oh.
You see, Jodie and Reese recently had a separation.
Really?
I take it things didn't go very well with Lisa.
She accepted my apology.
Really? Well, then why are you so down?
I'm not down. I'm not down. I was just thinking on the ride over here about Gina Jeans. And it occurred to me that without them, Räйf and I probably never would have ended up in bed together.
What's the point?
Well, the point is that Gina Jeans is partially responsible for Räйf and Lisa's marital problems.
Don't tell me Lisa's going to sue me for damages.
No, I just think that it's only right that we do what we can to help them piece together their marriage.
Fine, we'll give them all the jeans they want.
Actually, Mom, I had something else in mind. I thought we could use them for our spring advertising campaign. Räйf and Lisa could be the official Gina Jeans couple.
No. Absolutely not. The spring advertising campaign is already set using just Lisa. All we have to do is approve it.
Well, you can't do that, Mom.
Why not?
Because I already told Lisa that Рэйф and her could do the ads.
You did what?
What do you want me to do, Mom? She lost a baby.
I'm sorry. I just think you're asking for a whole lot of trouble.
Well, that's what I thought at first, but the more I think about it, the more it comes out a visual winner. I mean, Lisa's blonde and she's fair-skinned and Рэйf's dark and he's sexy. I guess opposites do attract. Okay, Рэйf, I have a confession to make.
Mm-hmm. So then you admit you lied about Dr. Friedman.
Рэйf, I was so upset when you told me that you slept with Lilly that I didn't know what to do, okay? So I called Rich to talk.
That was your first mistake, Lisa.
Okay, maybe you don't like him, but Rich has been a good friend for me, Рэйf. And I needed a friend that day. All right, anyway, he took me for a ride to calm me down because I was so upset. I mean, come on, the thought of you and Lilly being together while I was here working so hard to make this a home for us and our baby. I mean, I just couldn't stand it. And we were somewhere near Ojai, and I started to get these really bad stomach pains. I knew something was wrong, so he went to take me to see the doctor.
Where? Where? At a hospital?
It wasn't a hospital. It was like a clinic.
What was the doctor's name?
I don't remember. All right, I was in so much pain. I was losing all of that blood. I mean, everything is just like a blur to me. I think it was Rich's friend or a family doctor or something like that.
I still want to know.
Why? It is not Rich's fault that I lost this baby. Okay, if you're gonna blame anybody, blame me. All right, maybe I could have done something to prevent it. All right, maybe I shouldn't have gone for that ride. Maybe I should have just stayed right here and cried my eyes out, all right? Maybe, I don't know. But I can't deny anything. I mean, it's my fault. I killed our baby, Рэйф. Please don't hate me. Please.
Let me guess, you came in here to call Katrina.
No.
Be my guest.
No. It's a little something that I think we need to get straight between us.
What might that be?
Angela, I want you to stay away from my father. Okay? He's having a little bit of trouble right now. He just lost my mother. Okay? So I just don't want you taking advantage of that, okay?
You're certainly one to talk about taking advantage of people. Do you want me to call Katrina, or do you prefer to yodel instead?
Angela, stay away from my father.
What's really bothering you, Ted? Are you afraid Cece and I are going to sleep together? And that he'll start to develop feelings for me like the ones you're trying to deny?
Shut up.
Oh, that's right. That could never happen, could it? Because I'm just not the kind of woman a capital man marries.
You have some mouth on you, you know that?
You never complained about it before.
You're impossible.
And you're jealous.
Yeah, well, your ego's as big as your libido.
Fine. You say you don't want me. You don't want your father and me to be together. So that either makes you jealous, a hypocrite, or both. Personally, I opt for the latter.
Well, why don't you opt for out? Huh? Unless, of course, you're hanging on because you really want my father.
I've told you, Ted, I want you. So you're going to give it a try? I know what we had started out as lust, but you and I both know it's gone way beyond that. Come on, that's why you can't bring yourself to call Katrina. Because deep down inside, you know we belong together.
hate me, Рэйф. I just didn't want you to blame Rich or me for killing the baby.
Lisa, this isn't about blame. This is about finding out why you miscarried. Was it something in the moment, the stress of the moment? Was it something else? I mean, it could be something medical. I mean, you don't know this. Come on.
Where are we going?
We're going to go to Ojai, and we're going to talk to the doctor who treated you.
Hi.
Hi.
What's in the bag?
Surprise.
What? What is it?
It's a door knocker.
A door knocker.
Yeah, it's a door knocker.
Oh,
Well, I was going to have our names engraved on it and put it on the front door. Now that this is our house, I wanted to spend the rest of our lives making it our home.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I love it.
You're welcome.
Maybe something good came out of this burglary after all. We'll redecorate. We'll refurnish. We'll do everything over.
Right.
We'll get an alarm system.
Absolutely.
I'm going to get something to drink. Do you want anything?
Orange juice.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Do you know what this is?
What?
Where'd we get this?
Oh, I saw some rats out by the garbage can the other day, so I picked some up.
Rat poison? Why didn't you tell me? I'll call an exterminator.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Now that you've got a man around the house, you don't need an exterminator.
Ah.
Thank you for coming over, sweetheart.
I did it for you. Listen, I know you mean well, trying to reconcile me and Ted. But it's too late, and he knows it.
That's no doubt why he has slipped into such a deep depression. He's like another human being. He seems totally lost. He's got nothing to live for since you left him.
I'm sure he'll bounce back in no time at all.
I doubt that very much. I mean, I've never seen him like this. It's pathetic. I've never seen such remorse or regret over anything or anyone in my life from him.
Cece, please.
Look, Katrina, you gotta understand something. I realize he is my son, but I know, I've seen how much he loves you. What he's done is over. It's finished. He feels terrible about it. Just give him one more chance and make it work out between the two of you. You're meant for each other. You're the only woman for him.
You won't even give us a chance. You're going to continue to deny your feelings for me. Throw away your first, maybe your only real shot at happiness. I think that's such a pity.
How do you know? How could you possibly know what I'm gonna do?
Because you dream about me at night. And you think about me all day. I'm in your blood just the same as you're in mine.
No.
Fine. You won't give us a chance? Then you leave me no other choice.
And just what are you gonna do?
You're gonna have to get used to calling me Mom.
No, you wouldn't.
Try me.
You would not do that, don't you?
Go
Don't
of
you
me.
just think about that.
In election 92, we're hearing a lot about Clinton dodging the draft and lying about it. But many people say that President Bush has been lying about his knowledge of the Iran-Contra affair for years. Which candidate is telling the truth in this election? And is the media being fair in their reporting? Is it important, or should we be focusing more on the issues? You decide today on Donahue at 3.